Hello again. Is Nike finally making Kobe's more obtainable? Nah. Your boy got extremely lucky once again. How did y'all do? It was a triple drop this time. The Italian Camo 6s, the Philly 4s, and these. I mean, I would have taken any of them, but I really wanted these or the Italian Camo 6s, so this was dope. The Kobe 8 Venice Beach, a true hoop shoe. I wasn't really that deep into the sneaker game when the OGs dropped. I was always rocking some generic Nike budget hoop shoe, but I have always liked the 8 silhouette. It's super clean. I'll finally get to see what all the hype is about. Now this is a Protro, so they did change up a few things on the sneaker. Same, but different. Let's take a quick look at the box. Seems to be Nike's go-to for the new Kobe's coming out. Just a plain matte black Kobe box with the snake scale pattern. As far as shoe boxes go, looks really good. Just a solid shoebox. So the 3 colorways that released all kind of represent a different time in Kobe's life. Starting from his earliest days in Philly, then moving overseas to Italy, and back to LA with these. This colorway pays homage to one of the most iconic locations in Los Angeles, the La Brea Tar Pits. Smells like ass. No, it's Venice Beach, full of sweaty dudes, street performers, and tourist traps. If you've been to Venice Beach, you'll probably recognize these colors from nearby shops, houses, or the beach itself. It's like if someone was about to paint the sunset and just smeared their paints on the shoe. Now this isn't my favorite Kobe 8 colorway. Still got the Easters and the fade to blacks above them, but it's definitely still up there. I really like the little snake wrapping around his insignia on the tongue. Just a really nice little detail. For the tech in these, Nike changed up the cushion formula for the Protros. It's still a drop-in midsole, but this time, instead of a Lunarlon, they went with their newer React foam. I really like React a lot more than their old Lunarlon, so this should be a nice improvement. React is a bit more bouncy and doesn't bottom out nearly as fast. The heel of the midsole has a little extra height, gives the midsole a slight rake. They also added this TPU piece up on the lateral side up here. Not sure how much that actually does. A little extra lateral stability. Maybe. Even though they raised the height in the heel a smidge, you still sit pretty low in the footbed, which I like a lot. Any hoop shoe that I can just put on and forget it's there, that's my kind of hoop shoe. These also weigh like nothing, so it's an extremely quick sneaker. Won't be good for throwing at people though. The only other drop-in midsole sneaker I've played in is the 11s, and I love those, so I'm a big fan of drop-in midsoles. This colorway in particular has an icy translucent outsole. This was the other part of the shoe that they tweaked a little. Not by much though. Kinda seems to be the theme that they went with when making this Protro. Tweak it, but not by much though. All they did was change the direction of these little nubs out here. Doesn't seem like it's gonna make a massive performance difference, but I'm sure there was a reason behind it. Another thing I noticed about the outsole is now the outrigger has a pretty significant droop to it, which I believe will allow the traction to hug the floor a little more aggressively. The previous one was entirely flat on the outsole, so when your foot presses down, this one will already be kind of hugging the ground. Where my hug at? Moving to the upper. The upper is a synthetic mesh, looks like the same as on the OGs. Should break in nice, but might have some tearing issues down the road depending on your playstyle. There's some fuse overlays on the toe cap that runs along the seam of the shoe, and a heat welded swoosh. The swoosh, along with the logo underneath the heel counter, are both 3M. So these have you covered if you're ever riding your bike late at night, or if people are trying to take pictures of your feet. Yeah, nothing too crazy as far as the materials. Aside from the cushion, Nike didn't really change all that much. I mean, the 8s are already beast, so I guess it's probably safer not to mess with them. For the fit, they run true to size. They are a touch narrow in the forefoot, so that is something to watch for. These retailed for $190 or $223 after tax. Somebody tell Nike to calm down. It's not very chill of you. On the plus side, the resale prices of most Kobe Protros does seem to be settling down a bit, especially the team colorways. So if you did miss out or you're just looking for a pair, it shouldn't be too hard to find a good deal out there. Actually, I still think the prices are a little bit inflated, but shouldn't be as bad as before. It seems like Vanessa's plan is working. Either that or we're all just taking the beat financially and can't afford these dumb prices. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, on a side note, if you're still here, I just wanted to say thanks for sticking around. Sorry I haven't been uploading too often. I know it's been a while. The more I kind of put it off, the kind of easier it was to just keep doing that. And I also don't want to bombard you guys with stuff you don't want to see when the sneakers aren't coming in. So yeah, I'll try to upload more. But until next time, hopefully not too long. Oh wait,